Hey guys, let's talk about my favorite Spyderco exclusive configuration. I think I talked about this in one of my Facebook posts, I don't know, a few weeks ago. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Some of you guys probably recognize this, but these were all commissioned by Cutlery Shop, which is a shop out of Idaho, I believe. A guy named Jeff Lawfer runs it. I think it's his last name. Really nice guy. I've talked to him directly on Facebook briefly just about buying this guy in particular. But yeah, it's a cool shop. It's been around for a while. And they've been doing exclusives for a while, even before the whole exclusive thing with Spyderco's kind of blew up. And they've always kind of had this configuration of models. I do have one other one of theirs that I don't have on the table right now. It's the Mannix with the orange handle and the satin blade, FRN scales. I don't have it out here just because it's not exactly the same as these, and I don't have the Mannix with the blue or with the orange handle and the black blade yet, so I don't want to get that out. But anyway, so these have always kind of been on my radar, and I thought they were pretty cool, but I was never like, oh, I got to run out and get like all of them until fairly recently. And it was really when I started liking the color orange a lot, orange and black together specifically. And I don't really know what changed that, I guess. I've always enjoyed Halloween, and I've always, I don't know, kind of liked orange, but it's just sort of really become, honestly, one of my favorite color combos of lately. And with that, of course, it's bound to sort of combine with my favorite hobby, which is collecting knives. And so yeah, it's kind of become this thing where I do kind of want to get most all of the Cutlery Shop exclusives in this configuration, not the orange with the satin blades, just the orange with the black blades. So here's this is the Warncliffe PM2. This just came out a few weeks ago. And then this is the Shaman. I don't know when that came out. I bought that one secondhand. And then this is the Native Chief. These were out last year sometime, I think. And this one I actually bought, like I said, from Jeff himself. He had some models that came back to him. I don't know if they were returns or what they were, but they came back to him and he put them back out onto the market and heavily discounted them. And I don't know if he said they looked perfect, which this one does look perfect. I mean, it doesn't seem to have any marks or defects or anything like that. The DLC has a little bit of something up there, but that would probably come off with a magic eraser or something. But yeah, it was awesome. I got that at a great deal, $145, I think, which is funny because I looked at this one on the website repeatedly. It was in stock forever, and I thought about it over and over and over about getting it, that I should get it, and it just wasn't the right time. And then it finally sold out on the website. And of course, when that happens, it's like, oh shoot, I should have gotten it. I saw some on eBay for like $230 or whatever, something crazy. And I was just like, I'm not gonna get it now. And then Jeff pops onto Facebook and has a handful of these things. And even then I didn't jump on them, and he had sold out, but I messaged him and he just happened to have this one come, I don't know, into his awareness. I think he had it, he just didn't realize it. So yeah, I was very fortunate. Really a blessing to have that come up, because I did want this model, and I don't know, I was too slow to pull the trigger. I just wasn't decisive enough. So it worked out well. But yeah, so that's how I got this one. The Shaman I found on the secondary market on Facebook last year, about a year ago, and it was around $250 or so. I jumped on that one pretty quick because these don't come up all that often, especially like new in box. So it was good to get this one, and everything's factory on it except for the clip. And I'll probably swap the clip on the Native Chief too, possibly. But right now, I mean, this Spyderco clip is fine, and I'm not going to carry this in shorts, so not having a deep carry clip is okay. And then this guy, like I said, I just picked this up a couple weeks ago, and I swapped the deep carry clip onto this one as well. So yeah, I like Cutlery Shoppe. I like the way their exclusives look. It's just a really cool appearance. I like the black and the orange. I've seen this configuration before. Knife Works did a Hogue RSK exclusive last year around Halloween time, and it was orange with a black blade, but it doesn't have, the orange is not, it's kind of like a faded, almost like a translucent orange. It's not clear, or it's not see-through, but it's definitely not as rich and deep as these guys. So let me grab that, I'll show you guys that. Yeah, so here's the Hogue. I'll put it right there. And you can kind of see, though, just compared to the Spydercos, that the G10 on this one is more, it's more like it's kind of faded. It's just not super great. And then it seems to pick up, I don't know what that is. It seems to pick up these white spots pretty easily. I don't know if that's from carry, or it got, I don't know, some alcohol on it, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a great knife. I mean, it's a Ritter, a Hogue Ritter RSK. I mean, it's a fantastic knife. It's just I'm not as big of a fan of this G10. So yeah, so the Cutlery Shoppe ones do it best. You have the nice deep G10 scales, and there is some variation. You can see there, this one's the newest. And then this is the, see if I can compare these. This is the Native Chief, so they're pretty close in appearance. I think I think they're about the same. I think it's just a lighting difference with the camera. But then if you compare it to the Shaman, I think the Shaman's a little bit different color. I think some of it owes to the fact that the texture is different, but the orange is a little bit different on the Shaman. But they're all like a very deep, rich orange. And then the DLC coating on these it's all fantastic. Very consistent, and the edges on them are razor sharp. And it's kind of just become an assumption for me anymore from Spyderco, especially their USA and their Taichung factories, which these come from. I think these are all USA made. I just assume that they're all going to be excellent. And if you've ever bought anything from Cutlery Shoppe, another cool thing they do is they'll throw in some candy with your order. So like with these two, they threw in 4 Tootsie Pops, which was pretty fun. And then they also gave me 4 or 5 stickers, I think, which I would show those, but I stuck them on different things. So there was like a round Cutlery Shoppe one, and there was an exclusive for the knives. There was one like longer rectangular one that said something else, and then I think 1 or 2 other ones. But yeah, so the swag, I guess you could call it, that you get with your orders is really nice too. And I haven't really had to deal with their customer service, but just talking to Jeff directly about this one was a great experience. I mean, he was very upfront. The shipping that's another thing. The shipping is always super quick with these. They come from Idaho, and they typically get here within 2 days flat. Like he'll ship it, let's say on a Tuesday, and it'll be here by Thursday, which is, in my opinion, really good. So, but yeah, customer service has always been good, and the minimal experience I've had with it. Jeff was great to work with. And even like this one that came back to him, I'm assuming as a return, like he threw in all the stickers, all the candy. You get a pen too, which I got one of those here. It's just like a plastic pen that says Cutlery Shoppe on it, but it's pretty nice. I mean, it writes nice. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the St. Nick stuff is cool with the red and the shoot, is it 4V steel? But and the rec avocado stuff is kind of cool, but I'm just not a big, like, the color of the coating on those blades is not my favorite, and the green handles, it's all right. But just, I don't know, there's something about like the Cutlery Shoppe look. And then I also like CTS XHP steel, which that's another unique thing to these. They're all XHP steel, so that's pretty cool. There's just something about these that I really, really enjoy. And of course, this time of the year, they're perfect because it's kind of like a Halloween color combination, black and orange. So I have these out. I've had them out, you know, since probably the beginning of September on my end table in the living room, which is where I keep whatever knives I want to carry, you know, that week or that month or whatever. So I just have them out. It's just kind of a cool Halloween kind of theme going, and yeah, it's just something fun. So I don't know, I guess let me know what you guys think in terms of your favorite collaborators, your favorite exclusive theme, I guess you could call it. You know, is it the Rec Avocado? Is it the St. Nick's like red and black? Is it the let me think of some other ones. Bento Box does like blue and satin. I'm sure there's some other ones I'm not thinking of, but yeah, let me know what your favorites are or what your favorite is. Cutlery Shoppe's mine, and I probably will try to hunt down the rest of these ones in this specific configuration, just because I tend to be a little bit of a completionist. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and look for more content like this. Please subscribe if you haven't. The channel's growing, which is great. I appreciate all the views, all the comments, all the interactions and stuff. It's great. So I'm gonna keep making videos, hopefully a little more frequently than once a week. And have a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you on the next one. See you guys.